What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be comparing the Fuji XT2 to the Canon EOS RP. I've got this set at 35 millimeters, and this is the kit lens on the XT2. And there's going to be some weird colors in here. It took me a little while playing with this camera to get it right, so bear with me on some of these. There it is at 18, because there are some weird ones in here. This is the standard profile, so it's going to be the closest to what the Canon would look like. So this is the Canon RF 35 millimeter, and I've noticed I was shooting at 35 millimeters on that Fuji XT2, but that's a crop sensor. So I really should have been shooting a little bit wider than that, like 1.5 times wider. Because it was about like this. When a 35 millimeter on a full frame, when I hold it out, like that's vloggable. 35 millimeters on here, so you can see how much softer this is on the Canon, how much more realistic the colors are. I'm really trying to get that Fuji to this level of just a realistic looking shot. It's more artistic in certain ways. I just realized I don't have the mic on top of the RP that I had on top of the Fuji. It's still on the Fuji, so the audio might not be too good right here. But yeah, that's just a comparison. There's more reds and pinks in my face, but it looks more natural and the colors are more realistic on this, and it's brighter without overexposing everything. Alright, so this is Astia. It's a softer kind of profile. So, does it look better or worse, or how are the colors? How are those little red spots under my eyes? Are they just as bad as they were? I've been riding my bike out in the cold. So this is Pro Negative High. It's another one that people use for portraits and stuff like that. I'm trying to, the Canon makes you look better than you actually look. So I'm trying to see if this, look at that blue in my hair. I'm trying to get, see if it takes those little red spots that I don't really see in the mirror out. I look really pale in this shot. I don't look pale at all. I look kind of red and tan in the mirror. So it's definitely lightening up my skin a lot. So then there's the Fuji at 18. It's much wider. You can probably see a lot of my hand there holding the camera. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, reviews, tutorials, and videos about what I'm learning as I grow as a filmmaker, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching. Also, in the comments below, let me know what you guys think. Was the Canon better? Was the Fuji? I was seriously thinking about switching to this Fuji system, but just like for video, filming myself, the Canon just seems to be more solid and reliable, just on auto, white balance, auto everything. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? This is Pro Negative Standard, and it's pretty similar to Pro Negative High. So it's getting there. That's a little bit closer to what I was getting on the Canon camera. It's a little bit closer. How is the dynamic range? Because usually I found that the dynamic range is better on the Fuji, but I found like with indoor lighting on the face, the Canon seems to have a better dynamic range. Okay, so it wasn't focusing on me in that shot because I had it on single point autofocus and I had the focus point over here instead of like right over here, so it should be focusing on me now. Okay, so forget that. Now I've got eye autofocus on, so I should be staying in focus. I saw a little box around my eye. Let's see, how good is it focusing on me? I know the Canon would destroy the Fuji in this category. The eye autofocus is much better on the RP. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And this is the last one I'm going to do with these. Yeah, this is classic chrome. It's really desaturated and like vintage looking. So this is the classic chrome. So most of these, it makes me kind of look like a shady guy, like a bad guy. It darkens the shadows. It really darkens my hair and my beard. And it kind of makes me look like the villain. Alright, so now I've got the white balance set to auto. Not to auto, to manual. I had it in auto this whole time on the Fuji, and now I manually set it to what I thought looked like the right colors by looking at the screen. So let's see how that looks. The shadows are really dark. Like my beard is not that dark. I need to fix the dynamic range too. So here's the standard picture profile. So this should be the closest to the Canon colors of any of these. So this is like the Acros film simulation. This is probably the best one, but you know, you can't film everything in black and white, and you can't take every photo in black and white. Like this is probably the best looking image out of this camera. This is pro negative high,